Good evening, welcome to South East Today. I'm Ian Palmer. Water supplies have been cut off again, with 4,500 properties around Maidstone affected. Other parts of Tunbridge Wells have intermittent or low water pressure. It follows weeks of problems, with 30,000 people across Kent and Sussex losing water last week. South East Water has apologised and blamed power issues, Storm Goretti and the cold weather, but there have been calls for the boss to resign. Sarah Smith reports from Maidstone.
It's the Sunday outing no one wants, but too many are getting used to. Water bottle stations have barely closed before they're having to open again at the moment. This one in Maidstone.
We've had, I think it's 9 days of water disruption, predominantly in the villages around Maidstone, and it's been awful for people. The people are rightly angry, they're worried, they're scared. The water's been on and off, and off for sometimes quite long periods.
Even when the water's back, there's little confidence it'll stay.
Well, last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, came on Monday, went again Tuesday, and then yesterday we woke up again without it.
So even when it's on, how confident are you?
No, because the water pressure's not very good either. So when you've got it, you're grateful for what you have. But this day and age, really? And the bills we pay?
It's crazy. It's just horrendous, and it's unhygienic. It's going to cause everybody to be ill, I feel.
How much do you feel that you can trust the supply when it comes back?
Well, I think I'm going to keep a spare bit of water next time.
Homes and businesses across Kent and Sussex have been suffering on and off for weeks. The water watchdog is now investigating, and there are continuing calls for the boss to step down.
I have no confidence in them whatsoever. I don't think the organisation is fit for purpose. The leadership team is inadequate. I think they are out of their depth. And I do believe David Hinton has to go.
Today, South East Water say the problems have been down to an electrical fault in the treatment works. But whatever the reason, what people really want to know is when will their supply be back and when can they finally rely on it? Sarah Smith, BBC South East Today, Maidstone.
A man has been arrested on suspicion of murder following a stabbing in Minster-on-Sea. Emergency services were called to Noreen Avenue just before 7 yesterday evening. A man was confirmed dead. The suspect, who's in his 20s, was arrested shortly after. He remains in custody. Police say the two men were known to each other. A 23-year-old man from Hastings has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after a road collision in the area. Officers responded following reports a car collided with railings in St Helens Road just before 12:30 a.m. The 22-year-old woman was taken to hospital with serious but not life-threatening injuries. Police are appealing for witnesses. Thousands of bags of chips have been washed ashore near Eastbourne in Sussex. The chips were discovered by walkers near Breachy Head. A major clean-up operation is ongoing by volunteers and local councils after the contents of several shipping containers were washed up along the Sussex coast. A spokesperson for the Coast Guard said debris was recovered off Beachy Head. Football, and Chatham Town women are through to the fifth round of the FA Cup after beating York City 3-0. It was already the furthest they've been in the competition. They're now the lowest ranked side in the last 16. Two of the goals came from Amelia Woodgate, playing alongside her identical twin sister Madison on the wing.
I mean, I just appreciate everyone that turned up. I didn't expect this many people. And throughout the week's been, this many tickets have been sold. It was just raising and raising, and walking out today and seeing everyone, it's incredible, I think, yeah. We got told throughout the week there was 600 tickets, so we didn't expect this many people. And then to add 1,000 onto that, it was amazing.
Staying with football, and Brighton are also through to the next round. The Seagulls beat Nottingham Forest 2-0 at the Broadfield Stadium. Madison Haley scored a penalty deep into the first half. Jelena Jankovic scored in the second in extra time. That's the news and sport. Let's get some weather now from B. Tucker.
Hi, good evening. We've seen a little bit of brightness, but for most it's been quite a grey weekend, and we continue with those largely grey skies through tomorrow, although I think there will be a little bit more sunshine than we've seen over the weekend, and it should be largely dry. Tonight we are seeing some clear spells. There will be areas of low cloud, though, developing some hill fog, some mist as well, so fairly grey, the odd spot of drizzle, but where you get some cloud breaks, we could get those temperatures getting close to freezing. Most of us, though, starting the day off in the mid-single figures. Some early sunshine, a lot of cloud, though, to begin the day with, but I think it will break from time to time. Thickest the further west that you go here, we're most likely to see some showers, but I think we'll see a few bright spells coming and going. Light winds, though, and it is staying mild. Temperatures of 11, maybe 12 degrees. Mild for the first part of next week, though it turns much colder towards the end with some further showers.
Of course, who will Chatham get in the fifth round of the FA Cup? Very exciting. We will tell you when we know. That's it from us. We'll be back, of course, just after 10, but from all of us now, good night.